Today I am going to let you know how it is shaping up booking the Eclipse cruise that is supposed to set sail on August 8th of 2026 on Princess. Round trip from Southampton. We've got that really exciting solar eclipse that will take place on August 12th, and this is going to be a magnificent way to view. We're going to talk about updates with Carnival, big update coming in from Royal Caribbean, and the Port of Baltimore is getting back in the cruise ship action, as well as lots more. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips, and today is Friday. It is May 17th of 2024, and as you have been following me along this week, I have been sharing with you the different hotels that we have been staying at here in the Boston area. In case you ever come to this region or are here for something and you would like to know what a hotel looks like inside, so I'll be sharing this one. We're in Burlington, Massachusetts again. We haven't been repeating any hotels yet, and so that will be at the end of this video. Let's start at the very top, talking about what is going on Harmony of the Seas. So the really big news with Royal Caribbean is the man who was the captain of Harmony of the Seas ended up suffering a massive heart attack and had to be emergency evacuated, a stop there in Cozumel, Mexico, and he has since passed away. His name is Captain James McDonald, and he was very well known as a captain on Royal Caribbean for the way he took good care of his crew, for his integrity, of course for his love of the sea, and many other things. So the reason I'm telling you this is so that you know that we can keep his family in our thoughts and prayers, and however you send that off in your life, and just want to mark the passing of a great person and everything that they contributed to so many people having wonderful voyages and family vacations there on Royal Caribbean. The next update I've got for you is really exciting as far as the Port of Baltimore goes. So since there was that container ship collided with the bridge there in the harbor in Baltimore, cruise lines have not been able to come and go as scheduled. The two major cruise lines that we think of most when we think of Baltimore are Carnival with their Carnival Pride ship and Royal Caribbean with Allure of the Seas. The really exciting news is that these two cruise lines are once again going to be able to return to do their sailings out of Baltimore. So I do know that the Let's Go family member just messaged me last night. They received an update from Royal Caribbean. They are due to set sail on Allure of the Seas on May 24th, if I've got that day correct in my head, and they are going to be able to sail from Baltimore as scheduled. So if you've not been following along, these cruise ships have been relocated to Norfolk, Virginia. The Carnival Pride is going to do her sailing this weekend and leave from Norfolk, but she will be returning on May 26th to the Port of Baltimore, and from then forward those ships will be sailing out of Baltimore again. So I know this is really great news for everyone who chose to sail out of Baltimore because of the location, as well as for all of the port workers and everybody there in Baltimore. They've got those jobs up and going again. Let's talk about the port in Galveston, Texas for just a minute. So if you don't sail from Galveston or you haven't had that pleasure yet, it's on my list of things to do. The Port of Galveston is very much up and coming. And yesterday, well, it's been up and coming for quite some time, but it is really, really holding its own. They're doing a large expansion there now. More cruise lines are bringing more ships than ever. And so the Carnival just barely celebrated yesterday the embarkation of their 10 millionth guest sailing from Galveston. Carnival started sailing and committed to a year-round program in Galveston clear back in 2000. And when you really think about what cruising looked like in 2000, I wasn't cruising in 2000 yet. It just wasn't our thing because we had little kids, and I didn't even realize it was something that I wanted to do. I wish I would have known it back then. But anyway, cruising looked a lot different then. They didn't have the same huge ships that they've got now. It was not as popular with everyone across the board. So it's a really big deal that Carnival has been sailing from Galveston this long, and they've welcomed their 10 millionth guest. We are to the point now that over 1 million guests a year sail from Galveston. And we've got more cruise lines coming there than ever before. This last season, Princess had their Regal Princess home ported there in Galveston over the wintertime, and they are doing it again this year. So many options of so many places to go and so many places to sail from. Let's talk for just a minute about that Total Eclipse cruise that Princess is running, round trip from Southampton, sailing on August 8th of 2026. If you're new around here, there is going to be a solar eclipse that is going to take place on August 12th, and one of the excellent places to view it is off the coast of Spain. So Princess is doing a cruise similar to the one they just did on the Discovery Princess for the total eclipse that will make it so that guests can view that eclipse. Now, I have been talking about it a lot in my videos, so if you want more details, go back and look. So yesterday on the 16th at midnight Pacific time, that cruise became available to book for anyone who had sailed on Princess before. If you have not sailed on Princess before, you will be eligible to be booked on May 23rd. So if you have sent me an email and you want to go on that cruise, check with me, make sure I've got you booked. I've been really swamped, and I will be following up with you in the next day or two to get that deposit. But if you have not contacted me and you want to go, now is the time to make that choice, because that ship is going to be sold out before we turn around. So I'm not telling you that to make you nervous. I'm just telling you that that's where we are today. And so I wanted to go through quickly, though, the itinerary, because that was officially released yesterday. I've told you before what the ports are, but let me tell you really quick what that itinerary looks like. So on August 8th, which happens to be a Saturday, they're going to sail from Southampton at 4 p.m. The next day, August 9th, we're going to be in Cherbourg, France from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. The next day is a day at sea, and then Bilbao, Spain will be on Tuesday, August 11th from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. And then on Wednesday, August 12th, that is going to be a day for scenic cruising for the total solar eclipse. The solar eclipse will take place in the evening, and so that is an all-day thing. And in looking at the itinerary and the ports that they are going to visit, they are indeed going to be located right where it's an excellent point of totality for what's going to be included in that eclipse, a really good place to view. So they've done their homework on that. Really excited about that. So the 2 days after that scenic cruising day for the eclipse are also sea days. Then we'll be down to Malaga, Spain on August 15th from 8 in the morning until 6 p.m. Cartagena, Spain will be the next day from 7 a.m. until 4 p.m. Gibraltar will be the following day from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. Lisbon, Portugal will be the day after that from 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. I'm loving that we're going to stay late there. A day at sea. Then La Coruna, Spain will be on August 20th. Then that's from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Another sea day, and we are back to Southampton. And so, like I said, let me know if you've got any questions. Put it in the comments. If you're thinking of going, put that in the comments. It's really exciting. I feel like there's all these different reasons that we cruise, right? Sometimes we go to relax. Sometimes we go to see different places. Sometimes we want to try a new ship. And sometimes we go for the whole experience. And I feel like that is what this solar eclipse cruise is going to be. It's going to be the whole experience. It's got a magnificent itinerary. It's got the whole special thing of the eclipse, which Princess hit out of the ballpark on the Discovery Princess. So it makes me really excited to go experience a similar experience again. And it's just going to be absolutely wonderful. It's going to be really warm. It's going to be August, but it's going to be glorious. And so I hope you can come with us. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, will you please hit that subscribe button? We sure appreciate your support. And if you appreciate my updates, would you please give this video a thumbs up? The other update I wanted to share with you really quickly is the Sapphire Princess. If you missed my video yesterday, go back and watch it, but things are definitely looking up for the Sapphire Princess. If you happen to be on the Sapphire Princess, I would love to hear from you, hear if you're able to make College Fjord today, and hear if the tests that they ran last night, if everything went really smoothly. But I would say that things are really looking up, that if you've got a sailing on the Sapphire Princess, it's looking good that everything will be going according to schedule. And of course, I will share any other updates with you. So in the comments, let me know if you're booked on the Sapphire Princess. Let me know if you're thinking of coming on the Eclipse cruise. Just so many things to be excited about in cruising these days. And in the following days coming up, I'm going to be sharing some more of the itineraries that I think are excellent for Princess that they have just released in 2026 for Europe. The reason I'm focusing on the Eclipse cruise right now is because that's going to sell out. The other ones I'm not quite as worried about selling out right away, but that Eclipse cruise is very popular. So I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you.